Frankie the Junk Man, back at you again for another YouTube video. Got me a pretty nice load of scrap here, about half the box truck. So not too bad. Kind of a combo between, stuff that I'd accumulated off of paid jobs here over the last couple of days. So, but I got me a nice appliance, a refrigerator, a couple refrigerators, beat up old door, some little miscellaneous pieces and parts, whatever. Not a bad little lick, about a $60 or $70 lick, which is kind of just extras anyway, because I've already been paid on the job. So this is just overflow stuff. But it kind of dawned on me, I've been asked this over the years many times. Well, Frankie, how do you get all that scrap? Generally speaking, first thing I do is say, first of all, man, you need to go get a truck. Then come talk to me. Most people don't. Some of them have, and I've taught a couple guys how to start a small little scrap business. And they've been pretty thankful to me for that. So, kind of one of the reasons why I make the YouTube videos. I want to give back to the fellow man what I've been given. So I'm still for the common man, I'm still just a regular fellow myself. So so I thought I would do a video on how to start a scrap metal business. And really quite simple. This is the easy, or the short version, I should say, on how to start a scrap business. Okay, starting a scrap metal business. Now, I'm not talking about having a scrap metal business and running around jumping curbs, wasting all your gas. That's not a scrap metal business. Or dumpster diving. That's not a scrap metal business. That is a way to get scrap metal, but that is not a scrap metal business. I'm talking about starting a legit business, a outbound service-based business where you actually do house calls and provide a service to homeowners and businesses. So just legitimize it a little bit. And it's not real scary. It kind of sounds like it to begin with, but I started it like that with a pickup truck. But step one, get you a pickup truck, a dolly, and some straps. Step two, run an ad on Craigslist. The best thing to do is to run the ad on Craigslist and run an ad that says something like free scrap metal hauling or scrap metal hauling, free service provided, something like that. That way you're going to get a lot more work and you're actually going to build a clientele. And those people will call you back and continue to give you scrap. I know it sounds kind of funny to do a free service, but people love the word free. And I have been made thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the past 12 years when I first started my junk hauling business on free scrap metal hauling. They will give you appliances that work, full loads of scrap, 10 loads of scrap at one time. People just want this scrap metal to go away. So, run an ad on Craigslist, then run another ad in a local paper, maybe your main paper. I personally run one in kind of a cheap ad that has a lot of traffic flow. You don't have to spend a lot of money on advertising because people will call. So another thing that you want to do, you don't have to have business cards, but you can get some business cards just to make yourself look legit. Get you some business cards. Says junk hauling, scrap metal hauling, something like that. That way somebody will have something to hold on to whenever you go on a service call. All right. And then the last thing, as far as licensing is concerned, you don't have to get licensed, but it's a good idea that you do. But you go down to your local city hall, and in most cities, when you go to your local city hall, you say you need an occupational license, and you get the cheapest one that they have. Just tell them you're going to do clean outs, or you're going to do junk hauling or something like that. And they will say you need an occupational license, and they'll ask you what your projection is of what you think you'll do annually. You pick the smallest amount, and they will give you like a $20 or $25 occupational license, depending on where you live in the United States. And you take it from there. So what you do is you just run that ad, and trust me, people will call. I helped a 16-year-old kid do it. He made $675 in his first week, and he just bought his truck a week ago. It was badass. So anyway, you just run them ads and take the calls. Ask the people, don't go too far away if you're running them for free. Sometimes you can charge to do something like that too. If you got to bring a helper, you can charge for the helper. So, and it really does work. Go tell your friends, go tell your neighbors that you're starting a little business, and they will help you. So, that's about the end of it for the video. Hope that's helpful. That's the short version. If you want to really get scrap metal or really be serious about making some money, run a little ad in the paper and hold on tight, because people will definitely call. It's awesome, trust me. Anyway, this is Frankie the Junk Man. Like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll catch you on the next video, and I'm out.